Hi folks, many of you know that I've been using this oval from absoluteBLACK. It's a 32 tooth. I've been using it for about half a season, and since I needed a new chainring for a different bike, I thought I would try something new. This one is going to be the OneUp 32 tooth. They call it a traction ring, not the oval. They're both 104 BCD, and I will install them on these race face cranks. Packaging is minimal. The OneUp comes in this zipper bag. You can see information here. Chainring oval, 104 by 32 teeth, black. Black is the only color they offer, by the way. Compared to that one, the absoluteBLACK provides you a bit more information, and this is more of a paper envelope. The absoluteBLACK is what, 46 grams? OneUp is 49 grams, so pretty much the same weight. As for design, as you look closer at the two designs of the chainrings, you can clearly see that they are made by different companies and they didn't necessarily copy each other, aside from maybe the oval tee and the clocking and everything else that they call about the oval. I have here holes all aligned, and you can see it one on top of the other. Is that the teeth don't necessarily match one to one, but everything else about the two seems to be identical. The other thing that I noticed is, if you look carefully here, the teeth on the OneUp are just a bit taller. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I would say about a millimeter, half a millimeter taller all around. Both of them have this little triangular shaped dimple here to show you where the crank is supposed to be. Actually, the thickness of the chainring with that spacer. So this is, as you can see, 549. See it here, this is what, 5.5. So it's identical. So the distance between the top of my washer here to the opposite side of your chainring is the same. So a little bit of macro goodness here. Taking a look at the teeth profile, and you can see it again here. Yes, this is the 104 32 tooth, and you can see that these are machined by looking at the marks on the material. Backside is identical. You can see that extra chamfer down there on that tooth, and the fact that this profile here is on a bit of an angle. absoluteBLACK spacer built in. You can see it here, the threaded hole, 32 tooth again. Looking at the teeth profile, they're just fairly simple, and they're not as tall as I mentioned. You can see a tiny bit of wear over there. Backside, again, very similar teeth design that you saw up front, and again, you don't have that extra chamfer here for that you have seen on the OneUp. This one is made for 49 millimeter chain line. This one they claim 48.5 millimeter chain line. But let me install the OneUp where the absoluteBLACK was, and see if it looks the same on my bike. Installation is very simple. Remember, you have this little dimple here, triangular shape on the OneUp that has to be under your crank arm, and I'm going to install these with the extra 2 millimeter spacers here, just like I had the other one, trying to correct my chain line as much as I can and prevent the chain dropping from the 42. Remember to use a little bit of Loctite. The torque on the bolts is about 7-8 Newton meters. You can see my extra 2 millimeter spacers here. Now you have those little tabs that usually find their way into this crank arm or spider tab. Well, in this case, the 2 millimeter prevents that from happening, and you got to make sure that it doesn't sit on top of it. See, that one is properly installed. This one sits on top, so I have to loosen everything up and help it find its place. So there you have it, folks. I would say the design of the two chain rings is very similar. You have the same 12% oval T, varying from 30 to 34 teeth. The clocking on the OneUp is 115 degrees. Absolute Black doesn't disclose that information, but from what I could see, it's probably very similar. The teeth are a bit taller on this. They're a bit more, the design of it is a bit more complicated. I don't know if that would make any difference. Ovals, as usual, what to expect is probably a smoother, nicer power transfer to the rear wheel. In my case, I noticed that I can climb tight switchbacks, really low grinding uphill. I was helped by the oval. Also, for some reason, I feel that I can accelerate better, maybe because I'm on the higher gear than before. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys found this useful. If you have any questions, let me know in the section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.